And then, of course, channel Real Millennium Group is a variety channel, but dedicated to extra life fundraising. And again, here, we're just going to be dedicated solely to simulation gaming right here on this channel. So it's nice that we're finally going to have all three channels affiliated. Each one's going to be sort of compartmentalized, focused on one main theme. And that way, you know, if you're interested in only simulation gaming, this is the channel you want to be at. You know, follow this channel. Subscribe to this channel once we get the affiliate process complete. You know, we're going to be doing replays on a regular basis now on this channel throughout the week. So you can just pop in, watch an hour or two, sit back, relax, watch an hour or two of replayed content. And of course, we will be live streaming on this channel on a regular basis. Usually should be on the weekends. I have it planned for the weekends, you know, once or twice, again, depending on real life. So Saturday and Sunday. You know, we have planned for this channel. Real Millennium Group, again, you know, we'll be streaming Fridays every week as usual, and then Saturdays and Sundays as, you know, time allows and, you know, the schedule allows. And channel BJ Weiler, sort of our Monday through Thursday stream with a few extras thrown in as, again, time allows. But yeah, so that's sort of how our streaming career and how we've reached this point in our streaming process has gone. So we are in Rostock, excellent, and we are heading to Gedser in Denmark. So let's go ahead and where's Trelleborg, by the way? Yeah, see, we could even go to Trelleborg. That's a 5-hour, 600 euro journey. So we're just going to hop the channel here to Gedser. Let's rock and roll onto the ferry. So this is where I wish we had a little cinematic here of you know, going through the train leaving, the ferry departing. I would have rather had that than cables on the truck. All right, there we go. We are now in Denmark. I've been Denmark, right? So Gedser, on our way to Gedser. So we will be going through Copenhagen, yes, Denmark. Malmö, Helsingborg, and then quite a long way up to Oslo in Norway. So we will be skirting Gothenburg. Ooh, we got a discoverable here. I'm almost tempted just to go. Ooh, that would be a pain in the butt, wouldn't it? So we'd have to come up, loop around. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't add, it only adds about 20 minutes to our journey, though. That's a dealership, though. That's, I don't really need to discover the dealership. It's more, I more want to discover the recruitment centers. That way I got more people to hire from. See, we've got that one discovered. I think we've got that one discovered. Well, you know what? Maybe it is a recruitment center. Anything in Gedser here? No. Well, let's find out. Let's see if this is, where is this? In Gothenburg. Let's see if this is, oh, hold on. We don't want to be going anywhere. No, it's not. So it's a dealership in Gothenburg. Okay. There's one in Copenhagen, though. We'll be driving through or past Copenhagen. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. Friendly old girl that I know. Let's see, that's going to be a pain in the butt. That only adds 20 minutes, though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. We're halfway through our journey here. Halfway through our journey, so let's go ahead. We'll go discover that recruitment center. Alright, I guess I gotta get over here, huh? Get out of everybody's way. Leaving the ferry. There's that big old ferry. let's get rocking. Do we have to go over here? I guess it's telling me to go over this way. There we go. Don't know exactly why, but we'll just go ahead and do it. We'll go over this way. But yeah, and so here we are. Now, having completed the requirements, we ended up getting Channel Real Millennium Group affiliated about 3 months ago or so, during a replay, no less. When somebody had ended up raiding the channel, didn't realize that I was actually just doing a replay. Of course, at that point, it was a live replay. So they ended up raiding the channel. That ended up getting me the number of, I was short on concurrent viewers. That was the only thing I was short on at that point on Channel Real Millennium Group, was getting that 3 concurrent viewers. But the raid was large enough that it managed to bump up my concurrent viewership to where it triggered the affiliate process to complete, that achievement to complete. So thank you to, I don't remember who the person was who raided at the time, but thank you for that raid. That enabled us to get Channel Real Millennium Group affiliated. Of course, once that was affiliated, with wanting to do replays on this channel for our simulation stuff, I said, well, I guess the next step is to try to get this baby affiliated. And like I said, Twitch's reasonings for not allowing people to do replays and now uploads as of this week on non-affiliated channels is bunk, because again, 90 to 95% of our ability to get this channel affiliated now was strictly through doing replays. And damn it, I hate these tight turns. Replays and uploads. I think I just hit somebody. Yep. No damage though, fortunately. This is such a tight turn. I needed to go wider, but I didn't do it. Okay, we made it. All right, we made it. So, because it was funny, I got an email in regards to this channel, because I've been uploading I've been uploading the edited videos of these live streams onto the channel these past couple of weeks. Past week and a half or so. So I got an email saying, "Oh, we've noticed that you upload to this channel. We just want to let you know that uploads won't be available unless you're an affiliate as of April 10th. But if you want to grow your channel, here are the ways to do it." It's like, yeah, you're wrong, because it says we have found that smaller channels don't notice a lot of growth when they use replays or uploads. I'm like, bull. It's like when I hit 50 followers, 40, I would venture to say about 45 of them followed this channel when I was doing replays or live replays. When I wasn't live, I got 45 followers strictly from not being live on this channel, just strictly from the content that was being replayed on this channel. The CCVs, the same thing, So the fact that the CCVs have now been bumped up because I have been doing the live streams. I've been promoting it to get the CCVs, the concurrent viewership. So that bumped up, and I got rated by our last stream on Thursday. We were rated by the Twitch Kitten family. Thank you again, everybody, for that raid. So that essentially, I already had the CC. I actually already had the concurrent viewership beforehand, but the raid helped, obviously, and doing these live streams and promoting them helped to ensure that I would maintain the concurrent viewership until I can get all the streams done. The other 2 requirements were to stream 7 different days in the 30-day period and have 8 hours total streamed. So that was actually the only thing at that point I was lacking this past week and a half or so, was just getting the different days and the total hours streamed. was what I needed. So I just needed to ensure that I could maintain. Obviously, with the raid, I got even more followers out of that. So I already had the followers completed by then, and like I said, the concurrent viewership was already completed by then as well. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So it was just a matter of getting the time in to get the other two achievements for, or getting the other two qualifications for the achievement. And so again, primarily, it's it's bunk. It's what they're telling you is bunk. That 95% of how I got this channel affiliated was through uploads and not live replays, not being live when content was being streamed or replayed on this channel. So in all reality, they decided to take this stuff away from non-affiliates because they overestimate how many people would actually make use of it. I guarantee you, Twitch's infrastructure, when they came up with these concepts, they did not, they did not think through that. Well, we're going to need the infrastructure to support everybody doing replays and everybody doing uploads. But they're, of course, they can't say that because PR reasons, I guess. But the truth of the matter is that as a small streamer, you can viably do uploads, you can viably do non-live replays and grow your channel that way, because this channel right here is proof perfect of doing that. You just have to have the content that people are going to be attracted to. So, it's sort of bunk. The same reason that, the same thing that's, YouTube's excuses for kicking people out of the YouTube Partner Program by coming up with this arbitrary, 1,000 subscriber number is complete bunk. It has nothing to do with getting rid of the bad actors on YouTube. It's just for the fact that they simply cannot handle moderating their own channel, their own website. Essentially, they don't know how to properly moderate their own website. Essentially, is what it comes down to in YouTube's case. So that was sort of another sort of another one of those underlying reasons why I wanted to get both Real Millennium Group and RMG Gaming here affiliated, because I wanted to be able to say, you know what, I'm a small content creator on Twitch. Channel Real Millennium Group only has about 160, 180 odd followers, which is, I have 170 subscribers on YouTube. So Real Millennium Group, both YouTube and Twitch, are sort of within the same, or on the same, in the same vein there, size-wise. This channel, obviously, we've only got, 60 odd, 60 odd followers right now. It's a very small channel, relatively speaking. Channel BJ Weiler, I have, 200 odd on there. So, more than any other channel, obviously more than my YouTube subscribers, but still, relatively speaking, a small channel. We're not huge by any means here, but yet, there you go. But yet, I have now been able. Now, this is the exact same content we do on YouTube. Essentially, YouTube is our basically our streams uploaded to YouTube, and some original content as well, like our career series for the 3 truck simulators, ATS, ETS1, and ETS2. Some other original content that I kind of do on a very, very irregular basis. Things that wouldn't necessarily work well in a stream, a 30-minute stream, but works well as a 30-minute video on YouTube. That kind of stuff, the original content on YouTube, but essentially small content creator. Yet I now have 3 channels on Twitch as a small content creator that I can and am continuing to make money off of. We get we have subscribers on both BJ Weiler and Real Millennium Group. We get bits cheered on those channels on a regular basis, and I have no doubt the same thing here. We'll have bits cheered. We'll have, maybe a subscriber or two, so we'll be making money on all three channels on a regular basis as a small content creator. Twitch has made it simple, has opened the path for smaller content creators to be able to earn a modicum amount on the content that they produce. YouTube, no, YouTube has not. So it's a way for me to rub this into YouTube's face, saying, hey, small content creator here, 3 channels that are making money. Why can't I do that on one YouTube channel? Why? The funny thing is with YouTube, there's 2 parts to the requirement. You need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you need, I think it's 4,000 watched hours. So you basically have to have 4,000 hours of video, of people watching your videos. They have to watch 4,000 hours per month. I have 170 subscribers on YouTube right now, and I have over 5,600 watch hours on my YouTube channel per month. So that's 1,600 hours more than the required watch hours that they currently have to be in the partner program, but obviously way short of the number of subscribers. I have 170, I need 1,000. But what does that tell you? That tells you that with only 170 subscribers on YouTube, my subscribers are far more engaged with the content I'm putting on YouTube than the person who has 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. So I basically have 90%, well, for argument's sake, 90% less subscribers on my YouTube channel who are watching more of my content than somebody with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So my community on YouTube is more engaged with my content, and yet I still cannot be a YouTube partner and make money off that content because of the arbitrary, completely arbitrary number that YouTube put out there, because essentially, again, they don't have the ability to moderate their own website, essentially. So being able to have 3 affiliated Twitch channels is sort of a big middle finger to YouTube, saying, yeah, you're quickly becoming no longer relevant in the video space here, YouTube. So you better get your act together and figure out how you're going to help small content creators. Ooh, here we go again. Windows 10 again. What the frick is that? I turned off all notifications and it still went off. That was about, what, an hour, 16 minutes into the stream here. Freaking Windows 10. I gotta try to look. See, I tried to look up Windows 10 chime, and it tells, there's no information on what happens and why it does it. I have no idea what happens and why. Because there's no notifications that pop up. Nothing pops up. I have no idea what it is. Absolutely no idea. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. Obviously, it is much appreciated. But also, everyone who has supported me over these last 7 years as a streamer, as a content creator here, and helped me get to the point we are at now, to where I have now gotten my 3rd Twitch channel affiliated, and we'll be able to bring you great content on a regular basis through all 3 of these channels. Oh wow, a tree. I'm gonna crash, but I gotta see this. Look at that. Cool. That's so cool. So cool. Gothenburg, so we're going past Gothenburg here now. But yes, that is the story of our Real Millennium Group, RMG Gaming, BJ Weiler streaming live. So hopefully I didn't bore everybody with my story, but you know, it's I thought, you know, maybe some people might be interested in how we have gotten here. And again, it's like I said, thanks to everybody out there who supported me over the years. You know, I gotta give props to my my very first and longest time, most loyal fan, Nader, aka Cat Kumi, who you know became a fan of mine, of my content through our Guild Wars adventures. She's a big original Guild Wars fan, and so you know, when I started the Tyrian adventures, she started watching and became my very first true follower and fan of our streaming content. So I definitely have to give props to Kat out there for sticking with me and hanging out with me all these years. It is much appreciated. Of course, everybody else who's helped me along the way and stuck with me and supported me through the years. Battery H, you know, fellow extra lifer who supports the Children's Hospital of New Orleans, and who's really the one that got me interested in simulation gaming, and specifically, of course, the truck simulators, just by watching him play them on his Twitch channel and his YouTube channel. So be sure to check out Battery as well. Great extra lifer, supports the Children's Hospital of New Orleans. You can catch him at Battery_H on Twitch, and Battery H 1862 on YouTube. So be sure to check Battery out as well. All around great guy. And of course, all the friends I've made through gaming and have come to support me. Taz, another regular supporter of mine now. I met Taz through Stronghold Kingdoms, through playing Stronghold Kingdoms. So Taz has become a very good supporter of mine as well over the last, I guess it's been, how long have we been doing this now? I think it's been a couple of years now, hasn't it? So I have to give props to Taz as well. So really, those three, Tasmanian Devil's Bro, Nader, aka Cat Kumi, Battery H, have really been my three biggest and most loyal supporters in my content creation career thus far. So props to the three of you for helping me get to where we are at right now. It is much appreciated, gentlemen and lady. And of course, to all the lurkers out there, you know, I gotta give props to my active supporters. But you know, anyone out there who's lurking, like I said, you know, on all my channels, lurkers are welcome. You know, I am primarily a lurker myself. I'll tune into a channel because mostly I'm multitasking and trying to do 100 different things at once. But I also want to hang in there, you know, hang out with somebody, show them some support too that I've gotten. And so I'll lurk away in their channel, get them at least one more concurrent viewer, if at all possible. But yeah, I mean, lurking is much appreciated. You know, I'm here to have fun primarily, to enjoy myself playing these games. And if, you know, so that's my primary purpose for doing any of this content, is just to have fun and to enjoy myself. It's something for me to do as a form of entertainment. But it's a big bonus for me that, you know, if, you know, I'm here for my entertainment, but, you know, if everybody else out there watching this, you know, watching my content, either as we live stream it on one of our Twitch channels, or as we do highlights or replays on our Twitch channels, or of course, you know, as uploads after the fact on YouTube, you know, anyone who gets enjoyment out of these videos, you know, I'm glad. You know, I hope you enjoy it, and you know, and we'll continue to do this content for you, and You know, it makes me happy that other people can enjoy this as much as I enjoy doing it. So lurkers who are out there just hanging back and enjoying the content are always appreciated as well. All right, I'm ready to pass this guy. Let me check to see if it's viable to pass him. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we don't need any turns. Yeah, we're sort of in our long stretch before we hit Oslo now. Yep, all right. I'm just going here. Ooh, and try not to crash. All right, here we go. But yeah, so that's the past and sort of the present, where we are with RMG Gaming Nation and Wild Nation. So what does the future hold? That's the question. Now, thinking, you know, it'd be nice if I could now that I've got my 3 channels affiliated, it'd be nice to see if I can start working towards partnership, because ultimately, you know, I don't want to say it's a goal, but it is sort of a vision I have. I guess you could call it a dream. It would be nice to be able to at least get one channel partnered. Really, well, I guess that could be a goal, to at least get probably channel BJ Weiler at least at the start partnered, and maybe work on the other 2 to be partner channels. But I mean, really, the dream, it would be a dream of mine to be able to do this full time, and to basically do what Squirrel did with his channel and his content, and just become a full-time content creator. You know, in fact, Squirrel celebrated, I think it's his 5th anniversary as a full-time content creator and streamer. Back in April of, I guess, 2014, he went full-time. Movie is done, and Taz is back. Excellent. How was the movie, Taz? How was the movie? Was it good? In fact, yeah, we ended up watching Mary Poppins Returns again last night during dinner. That is the current Abby the Troll's fix. She loves that movie, which is pretty good. I was actually pleasantly surprised that the movie really was enjoyable as it turned out to be. Sequels sometimes, especially to a very, very entrenched and popular movie, can be a hairy thing. But I would have to say I would recommend Mary Poppins Returns to anyone who is a fan of the original. But I hope you enjoyed your movie. Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, the right now the future dream, I guess you could say, is to maybe do this full time, to just be able to quit my day job and do content creation full time, and obviously make a living off of that, because I would have to. But that's sort of the dream that we can try to do. But right now, I'm just appreciative of the fact that I've got all my supporters here, and we've been able to get this channel affiliated now. And we can start earning, you know, again, a little bit of money here and there off of it. But again, as always, the main goal, the main dream is just to be able to have fun doing this content, and hopefully be entertaining enough that other people enjoy watching it. Sepidatorum, I have no idea what that said. No idea. Well, all in all, not a bad trip today. We still have, how much longer do we have here? We still have 5 hours to go. So we're in the home stretch here as I run into the back of this guy. Yeah, because we are definitely speeding, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. We gotta get on the road here. This was a 25-hour journey. We're 20 hours into it right now. So we're in the home stretch here. Nice. This was a nice, yes. Oh, 2% damage on the trailer now, of course, 5% on the truck. Yeah, like I said, I knew I wasn't escaping this trip unscathed here. Still no damage on the racing truck, which I guess is the most important one. Just a few scratches on the paint job of the trailer. So we got 5 hours left to go here. Oh God. So let me turn the lights back on because it's getting to be nighttime again. But yeah, what does the future hold? I don't know. Right now, the future is just going to be continuing to bring this content to you on these channels. Again, you know, once I complete the affiliate process for this channel, I'll obviously start kicking off replays of our streams and our career profile videos and that kind of stuff for you throughout the week. Again, you know, I'm gonna try to stick to streaming at least once a week on the weekends here on this channel, doing live streams. You know, and same thing with Real Millennium Group. In fact, once we wrap up today's stream, we're going to go over to the channel Real Millennium Group and kick off a replay on that channel, because I've finally finished uploading my 2017 100 Days of Gaming videos there. So now I have all my major Extra Life content on channel Real Millennium Group. So we'll be I've gotten kind of bad at not doing replays over on that channel of late, primarily because I've been focusing on this and sort of my streaming schedule on channel BJ Weiler. Oh, I hope this guy's far enough behind me. Here we go. All right. But yeah, I sort of want to start kicking off regular replays again on Real Millennium Group. So we're going to be kicking off the highlights of our 2017 100 Days of Gaming. So 100 videos, 98 hours of replays will be kicking off after today's stream. It was a sequel. Belgian made. Nice. Creamy Clown. So obviously I've never heard of that movie. But nice. So sort of a local production, you might say. Nice. Yeah, I have to say I'm a fan of indie gaming, but I haven't really gotten into indie movies though. And I know there's a lot of good ones out there, but you know, at the end of the day, I really don't have a lot of time for movies or TV shows anymore, or reading. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Probably the only way we would know about it in America would be if it was on it was included in an indie film fest or something like that. I know there are a lot of foreign films. You know, we have foreign film festivals, we have indie film festivals throughout the country on a regular basis. So that's probably the only way I think right now that anyone would know of that movie. Obviously, I would not be one of them because I don't go to any of these festivals. But nice. It's cool. Flemish-Dutch cooperation? Nice. Yeah, I mean, movie-wise, it's yeah, it's all about the big productions for me, you know, the big well-known films. Because we really don't have a lot of time to go watch movies anymore, and the movies we do watch, well, it's all kids stuff, really. Yeah, I stopped being able to watch, for the most part, movies that I want to watch back in I guess I would say by the time Aaron was old enough to start watching TV and movies. That would have been about 2008, 2009. So a good 10 years. I've been able to watch every once in a while. Like I watched the World of Warcraft movie. I got that on. Nowadays, it's more or less when it comes out on Blu-ray. If it's one I'm really, really interested in watching, I'll pick it up. About clowns that have criminal activities once their red nose comes off. That sounds interesting. Clowns by day, criminals by night. Interesting. Crimaclowns. See, now that makes sense. Crimaclowns. Is it like a comedy, or is it more of a drama type film? Because really, I mean, you got clowns. It could be both. Well, it could be horror too. If you got clowns, it could be a horror movie too. Oh, crap. Brake check. Drugs, murders, extortion. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound like a comedy to me. Sounds like a definite drama film. Oh God. The last thing I need to do now is fall asleep at the wheel. Yeah, no comedy. Yeah, no comedy. A high crime drama. There we go. Yeah, basically, the closest I get to that now are watching reruns of either Law and Order or CSI when I'm at work. On my lunch break, we'll usually have CSI or Law and Order on the break room TV. That's about my extent now that I get to watch of crime dramas. And like I said, everything for about the last 10 years or so have been kid-oriented movies. I'm going over here. I think I can go over here. So does this have a... Oh, see, these are my kind of toll booths here. You can drive right through. You don't have to worry about the little crossbar there. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it is well worth the time, because you know there are some movies out there that are just a complete waste of 2 hours of your life. Last Jedi, anyone? Although that really is unfair. I wouldn't say that The Last Jedi was a complete waste of 2 hours of my life. But it was definitely not the Star Wars Episode 8 that I was hoping for. And really, it's funny because I am a huge Star Wars fan. I will always be a huge Star Wars fan, but really, The Last Jedi made me have absolutely no desire to continue on with any more of the movies. Not even any of the books. Not that I have time to read, but I still went out and picked up a lot of the new novelizations and stuff. Dude, you saw I was there. Seriously. Freaking idiot drivers. Past 4 years, it was 12 episodes every year. You missed one episode, you would miss several clues. So it's sort of like a now they made a movie instead of episodes. Okay, so I see. It was sort of like a television series, and then they made a movie. Interesting. Nice. So I guess it was popular enough to be able to do that. Nice. Uh-oh, I hear an Abby. Abby the troll appears to have awoken. But we started this job in darkness, and we are going to end this job in darkness. Oh. Man, this was a fun drive, I'll say. Definitely a fun drive. A few mishaps here and there, but really nothing nothing major. 3% damage on the trailer now. See, the question is how much of that is actually just road wear? How much of it was actual collision damage? That's going to be the key, because I still got nothing on cargo damage there. So what do we got? Oh, an hour. We've only got an hour left to go here. Nice. And am I going the right way? We want to make sure we're going the right way here. Nice tight little stream here with Tankpool Racing from Bratislava to Norway. I should say Bratislava to Oslo, Poland to Norway. Oh crap, I'm gonna be stuck here. Yep. 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 Oh crap, I better hit the brakes. Oh, this is not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was gearing up to be a total disaster. That would have been ugly. If he had not started moving, that would have been an ugly result there. Oh my god. Come on, I got less than an hour to go here. We got to keep it together. We got to hold on for the final leg of the journey here. And let's see, and this event will be going on for another month, really. I think May 3rd is the last. May 3rd kicks off the last destination, if I'm not mistaken, for this event. So this is going to be this is probably going to be one of the longest events next to their Christmas events that we've had so far, which is nice, because I'm considering maybe next week doing the multiplayer server, because now that we've actually got the event done, and we're just essentially just doing this for fun now. I'm thinking to get back into doing some multiplayer gaming now with the truck simulators, because I haven't been on the multiplayer server in like forever. So just to see what kind of carnage can be wrought doing these jobs on the multiplayer servers. So I think maybe next week we will plan on doing that. So actually I'm gonna have to take a look at the schedules. I do gotta get my schedule for the coming week up today. Oh shit. Missed that turn. I missed that exit. Alright, now I gotta see where the heck I'm going here. I have no idea how much of a detour I'm gonna be going on here now. Oh boy, wrong way Weiler strikes again. Alright, that's not too bad. Look at, I was almost there. Oh my god, I was almost there. We needed to take this road into there. So now I probably added about 20 minutes to my trip right there. 20-30 minutes. All right, well, road to discover, that's all. I'm gonna have to get into the other lane here though, because I do not want to miss my next turn. Well, there we go. Our first missed turn of the day. Wrong way Weiler strikes again. But yeah, so yep, I'm gonna have to revise the schedule. So I'm gonna update my schedule on my website to sort of the overarching schedule, at least, to sort of give everyone an idea of, okay, this is sort of the ideal times that I will, if at all possible, try to stream. Obviously, again, you know, real life work and, you know, errands, track and stuff like that will force a rescheduling or canceling of certain days. But yeah, I definitely want to try to plan at least two streams a week on this channel, 2 streams a week on Real Millennium Group. And of course, like I said, we'll be doing our usual weekly stuff on our BJ Weiler channel. So hopefully everyone will join me along on these adventures for 2019. See, sort of what I want to do, I don't know if I want to do, I mean, like I said, I do want to do the multiplayer Truckers MP for ATS and ETS2 streams on a regular basis. You know, I don't know if we'd be doing it every week, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing trucking every week or not. Because, you know, I got a ton of simulation games that I really want to start getting into. You know, construction simulator, farming simulator, the sailing simulator. You know, all those games that we popped into once so far for 100 Days of Gaming 2018, but I want to do on a more regular basis. Obviously, the truck simulators are going to be, and train simulator. I need to get into that more too. The truck simulators are going to be our core games. Oh, look at that! How about that? We parked it right here. That's interesting. It doesn't even come up with a. Didn't even ask us where we were parking. That's interesting. That was sort of like a special transport job there. Interesting. So how much do we get for this parking job? Well, there we are. We made it to Oslo. A little bit more banged up than I would have liked. One little detour, but we made it. 1 hour and 46 minutes for this 25-hour journey to Oslo. So let's drop this puppy and see how we get paid here. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that tank pool right there. 1 hour and 40 minutes altogether. Look at that. No penalty. Excellent. No penalty for the trailer damage. Awesome. So let's see what we ended up doing here. So we ended up driving a total of 1,655 kilometers. That took us 1 hour and 40 minutes of real time. We consumed 612 liters of fuel. And we have now completed 181 World of Trucks contracts for ETS2. I think is that combined? That might, no. Have I done 181 just in ETS2? I'm going to have to look. I think that might be combined. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that's just ETS2. I don't think that combines ATS into that particular number. I think that's just ETS2. So our base reward, we'll get 44,000 euro for that and 1,600 experience. Of course, 1 point of experience for every kilometer we drive. So we got level 32 proficiency. We got, of course, the long distance bonus there, and we've got trailer maneuvering bonus. So basically the nominal parking there, just 15 XP for that. But we have made level 33. So let's go ahead and continue with that. And let's bump up. I think what I want to do, I think I want to finish eco driving here. Yeah, I got my 1,000 miles there. that's 1,000 mile journey. Yeah, that is translated, that is 1,000 miles, isn't it? So we'll go eco driving. That way I can save some fuel here. That'll save me another 5% in fuel costs, because that's one of the things I definitely want to do is get, especially with the live streams, get more More long distance journeys going on here. So sweet. That is awesome. So we're good. We got that job done. We are now in, let's check the world map here. So the next longest distance. So, and Oslo is funny because there is no real short job here for Oslo. The shortest job would be from Bremen. And that's a 17-hour job. 1,100 kilometers from Bremen. Berlin is going to be a little bit longer. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Berlin is actually shorter. How about that? I would have thought Berlin would be a little bit longer because Bremen's a little bit north, but I guess because it's so much further east. Yeah. You know what? The ferry. That's right. It's shorter because of the ferry to Berlin. Bremen, it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, see here it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have us taking the ferry, so that's why it's actually longer. I can actually come through Gedser into Rostock and come this way. That might actually be the shorter trip. No, it's actually still 1,100. Almost 18 hours. That's actually longer that way. Well, it's longer that way probably because of the ferry trip. The ferry makes it longer. But it is slightly shorter. It's slightly shorter driving distance, but not by much. And we're only talking about 20 kilometers or so. But Berlin is actually a lot shorter. Ferry down from Oslo. Oh yeah. See, we can go here too from Oslo. Yeah, because we are actually at the ferry. Yeah, so we could theoretically come down this way. So let's see what that trip would be like if we decide to go this way. No, why can't you just ferry here? It doesn't want a ferry here. It doesn't want a ferry. If we go, wow, that's actually, well, longer because the ferry distance is so much longer. That is a longer driving distance, but this would be, we cut this out and that'd actually be a shorter driving distance. It just doesn't want to, I would have to, if I do it there, then would it pick it up? Yeah, see. Yeah, it doesn't want to pick up from the fact that I'm right here at the ferry and take the ferry. Do it here. See, it still doesn't want to pick up the ferry. It still doesn't want to pick up the ferry route. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Yep, it still doesn't want to take me from Oslo. It refuses to take me from Oslo. That's funny. It absolutely refuses to go from Oslo to Friedrichshafen. Friedrichshafen. There we go. I think I got close to that. But yeah, that was a fun journey. But yeah, I want to find out what the longest journey is in this game right now. I'm thinking it's got to be something from St. Petersburg. If we go from St. Petersburg down to maybe Palermo and not take any ferries, like we wouldn't take the ferry from Naples to Palermo, it would be all driving. I would imagine St. Petersburg to Palermo, St. Petersburg to Brest, or St. Petersburg to Aberdeen. Any one of those would be the longest driving distance you can actually take in the game. And we're going to do that for a live stream in the future. Friedrichshafen. Okay. Friedrichshafen. There we go. I got it. Close, I think, anyway. But there we go. That's a nice, tidy little stream there. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you, Chaz, for joining me. Thank you, everyone who lurked out there as well. Thank you, everyone who has watched this on a rerun. It's going to be on rerun soon. replays once we complete the affiliate section, and of course on YouTube as well. So thank you, everyone. There it is. You can check out our World of Trucks profile as well. Much appreciated everybody joining me. Much appreciated everybody who showed me support the last couple of weeks here as we have driven our way into the affiliate program for Twitch on channel RMG Gaming 2. Much appreciated. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back again right here next week. I think, like I said, for some Truckers MP, we'll take a job. Depending, I don't know where the destination is going to be, particularly next week. I'll have to look. Ooh, Taz is going Lego building again. It's been so long since I built some Legos. There's some nice sets out there now. But yeah, it's all for Aaron and Abby to build now. Aaron's our Lego builder of the family now. I've retired and handed it over to Aaron. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Taz. Have some fun. Glad you enjoyed your movie, and have some fun building them Legos. I still have a Lego that I built without, like, an original model that I built that I've got back on the bookshelf back here of Medieval Armory. I built a medieval armor shop. I'm very proud of myself that I did that. So I've never taken it apart. It's still put together, and hopefully nothing untoward happens to it. But thank you, Taz. I'll post a pic in Discord with you. Oh, nice. Yeah, please do. I want to see that. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Thank you for helping us get affiliated here on RMG Gaming 2. Next week, hopefully, if I get the process rolling, we should next week's stream should be our first stream as an affiliated channel here on Twitch. We'll be back again throughout the rest of the week, however, on channel BJ Weiler, and of course kicking off the weekend with Real Millennium Group Friday, probably with Rocket League, maybe, if Rocket League has their spring event going. We'll have to see. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler, and I will see you in-game and on the roads. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a wonderful week. Be sure to check our schedules down below and the schedule on our website as well. Upcoming changes today for all that stuff, and of course our weekly schedule will be down below the live stream windows. On all three of our channels now, we'll have our weekly schedule up as well, so you can check that out, see when we're streaming what's on what particular channel. So thank you, everyone. I'm BJ Weller. I'll see you next time. Everybody have fun. Don't forget, stick around. We're going to channel Real Millennium Group for our replay in just a moment.